So, welcome to the video. I hope you're all doing well. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Much appreciate it. Like and help the algorithm. Sharing gets in front of people's faces, and subscribe and let me know. Like channel, hit that notification bell to let you know when videos go live. We're getting close to that 50, not 50, I wish. 5k, we're on 450, so it's slowly going there. So, Henrik spoke to the media afterwards. We've already done a bit on the media, but some more things that he turned around and said after the game versus Leicester. And he said he wants to hopefully add to the squad before Stoke, and they are working on a long list of potential options. Now, with the fact that we have got Barry Bannan suspended for the Bolton game, so it's the Bolton game that he's going to miss, so that's okay. He'll be back for the Stoke game, and to be fair, I don't think he would have played Bolton game anyway. Chalobah and Valerie going off doesn't help us either, hobbling off. Chalobah looking like a long-term one with a current very strict side as it is. Pedersen spoke honestly about needing to bring players in and revealed that recent recruitment meetings saw over 60 players put to him as clubs survey their options. That pool will be shortened this week, with business very possible to be coming the next couple of days. The pair, Henrik'S and Toby Collier, also likely to be options as well, on talks ongoing of loan moves. Being free agent Liam Cook and Ben Mee reported to be targets as well. And we know that Jack Hunt's only there getting fitness. That is what he said in the thing. Again, I'd say we are working as hard as we can to bring new players in, and hopefully something can happen before the next game. We do all that we can to move things in the right direction on this level. It will not be possible this season with such a small squad. This is why we are searching for new players. We need new players, but we do not just need it in a hurry. We need to do it with our brains and patience. Of course, we need new players because we can't play a champion squad with just 15 senior players with 46 games. We need some guys very quickly, but we also need to make sure the feeling's right, that we sign the right people and someone. To keep patient, but also hurry up. And I think that's a really interesting one, that you saying that we need to be patient, but also at the same time, massively speed up the way we can do it. So the ways of doing it where you can be fast and fast with it, but also do your due diligence. So you make sure everything's right on the scouting, you make everything right with the player and get the players in. We need them in ASAP. And it can be a difficult one to get that all done because 60 odd targets, whittling it down, basically you're whittling it down to whatever you can, in a sense. So it's one of those ones where I do look at it and you go and wonder, is this the play that we do in terms of trying to get people in? And the hardest bit is, how do you sell the club at the minute to a player? You sell it on the fans, you sell it on that kind of thing, and to other clubs you sell it on, if you're going for loans, you are going to get guaranteed game time here because we need the players. The Leicester City manager also went on to say, I'd like to give credit to Sheffield Wednesday. They fought incredibly well in the 99 minutes and showed pride. It's a big club, there's a lot of history and fans are amazing, as well as supporting their team in tough periods, so credit to them. And it was interesting hearing them turn around and say that, because they're in the situation at the minute where they're not too sure what's going to happen on their end, to be fair, in the next couple of days. Because, they, like I said in the preview and the review, it was the point deduction derby. And we got to have a situation where eventually things are going to have to turn the tide for us. Eventually something's going to have to give. And I hope it's something good and not bad, because normally with Wednesday, when we have a bit of good news, we have a bit of bad news. And then bad news keeps going. And I don't want to keep doing the bad news stuff. But yeah, that's where we are. 60-odd targets looking at. Barry Bannan is suspended for Bolton game, so he won't play Wednesday night. Which, to be brutally honest, I would have rested him anyway. Leicester City manager, very high praise to the Wednesday staff and the team and the fans with how we're going on and how things are going at the moment. Yeah, and it's just one of those things where we've got to do stuff. Also, one of the people sitting next to Dave Richardson was a financial advisor, so could have just been coming with his mate to watch a game, but hey, who knows. But that's where we are currently at the moment. Words are hard. we could have it that this week we're busy in transfer news and transfer stuff. So hopefully we can be. But if we're not, back to the drawing board, and then the pool of players and the time we get just gets a bit longer to do, because it would only mean we were only like a week or so, 2 weeks away from the window shutting. And you start getting into that period and you start panicking a little bit. It could be a very busy last day of the transfer window, put it that way. But thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Live stream tonight, 7 p.m-ish or 6:30, depending on how quickly I want to get it done and started. So keep an eye out. But hit the notification bell. You'll know if I go live. But it's a debrief. Look forward to seeing you all. And I've made some good graphics for tonight. So see you in the next one.